Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadroo.com. Good morning, Horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. Today's a good day to raise your silver daggers in support of the criminals. We can support them if they sit on the dagger. Lots going on in silver. It's the times that they're in deep trouble that they pull the biggest crimes. What they have done is they're going naked short again. The four biggest traders are going naked short again. Ted Butler had seemed to think that a light was opening up and that the open interest was collapsing to almost zero, meaning he was thinking that they were going to get out, stop shorting into the rise. Now they're shorting into a fall. I was always of the opinion that they'll place the price of silver at zero in the end game. Just naked short the crap out of it, put it to negative $40 and shut down the COMEX. COMEX needs to be shut down anyway. Clearly something criminal has been decided for a few reasons. Not only are the bad guys starting to go short again right here, this blue line, but also supposedly, in the latest data for SLV, the Silver iShares Trust that they use to manipulate the price of silver as well, that short position is growing massive. Yes, so if you buy a share of SLV or you own a share of SLV, more than likely you don't own anything. You own nada. If they are shorting SLV, that means that your silver ounce is not there. They are shorting it. So why do you have any kind of SLV holdings? There's no reason. No reason. It's just laziness, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. And you will lose it. With the banking hiccup, and you will lose it. So what are the other clues that the CFTC has dropped any kind of rules and regulations? Is the only guy left who would have done anything. Dan Berkovitz of the CFTC plans to leave Wall Street regulator next month. Democratic commissioner pushed for more oil futures oversight. Berkovitz declined to comment on his future career plans. This is the guy who worked with Gary Gensler to try to take down with Bart Chilton. He was the head of enforcement at the time. I do think he's working with the good guys to try to end the game. Clearly the criminals have won this round. If they are continuing to short to drive the price of silver below anything recognizable as a fair market value. On the flip side, you're getting cheap silver if you buy silver now. And if you are planning to sell it today or you have to sell it today, that's a problem. But if you're planning to hang on for a couple months, what an amazing time to buy silver. Will they get it to zero? They might. They could easily do it on the COMEX. And that's the only silver exchange there is because it's futures and options. It doesn't matter how much silver is available. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. You won't be able to get $0 silver when they place the price to zero. You'll probably have to pay a $25 premium to get your silver. But that's the criminal world we live in. This is a criminal market run by criminals. We have a criminal government. We have a criminal Federal Reserve System. We have a criminal treasury. And you want to know? You really want to know how criminal they are in the Federal Reserve? Powell orders review of Fed ethics rules after trading disclosures sparks mass outrage. Federal Reserve chairmen are trading in stocks and making millions of dollars. That is illegal. Fed Chair Powell was doing it himself. Speculation that Fed Chair Powell's portfolio late last month and research by Dylan Grace. Yeah, unbelievable. Fed presidents Robert Kaplan and Eric Rosengren have committed to liquidating their portfolios. They shouldn't even have a portfolio. At a particularly auspicious time for stocks, which continued to smash through all-time highs all last summer, in the wake of market-shaking scandal caused by the release of senior Fed official financial disclosure forms, which revealed that Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan made several $1 million in trades in 2020. They are not supposed to be trading stocks. If you're on the board of the Fed, where your decisions will move the stock market, you can't trade your own stock. While his fellow Fed officials, including Boston's Eric Rosengren, made similar trades of their own. But even Dylan Grace probably didn't expect the popular backlash incited by news that senior Fed officials were playing the stock market, just like the unwashed Robin Hood-loving masses, while their hands were on the money printer. How many times did they bail out the stock market last year and this year with the reverse repo funds? On social media, users mocked the news as potentially damning for the central bank's credibility, as if they have any credibility. I am going to post a private road session we did just yesterday where I talk about what the new system's going to be and how people like this will not be the deciders. Everybody thinking that, oh yeah, we're going to have a new quantum financial system. It's bullshit. It's a lie. There is no JESRA. There is no NESRA. That would take deciders, and people like these people would have to be the deciders, and they're not going to be trusted. So we go over a lot in that. That's on the private road at roadtoroot.com. Be posting that later today with other things on the private road. Jenny, we postponed the Jenny Moonstone reading till next week, and that'll be a doozy. Jenny's in touch with some serious silver entities, and she's not going to take this lying down, so to speak. Anyway, clearly sensing how drastic this threat to the Fed's credibility has become, Fed Chairman Powell has Thursday directed board staff to take a fresh and comprehensive look at the ethics rules around permissible financial holdings and activities by senior Fed officials. A new look? They broke the law. They broke the rule. I don't even think it's a law. It's probably a highly suggested rule. Anyway, the Fed's going away. What does that mean for Federal Reserve notes? You got me. The Fed is so corrupt. There are good guys within the Fed, don't get me wrong. They invented the financial trading programs that we absolutely need today for any of these exchanges to be up and running, especially the stock market and the bond market and the commodity market. But they, like anyone, you give someone the power to do something, they're going to use that power to its end. And that's where we are. We talk about this on the private road later today. That'll be posted. It's about what we go to. If we're not going to the quantum financial system and we're not going to a revaluation, what are we going to? And I have quite a few thoughts on that as I've been studying it for the past 13 years since I discovered what the Fed wanted to do. Back 13 years ago when they published the first Road to Root documents. So go check that out on the private road at roadtoroot.com. But this is a big deal. Berkovitz is leaving. That means they're not going to save the COMEX. They're going to let him put silver to zero price, maybe negative 40 like they did in oil. And so if you're looking for short-term gains, good luck. If you're looking to buy some cheap silver, you're in luck. Although premiums are going to be off the charts. Don't play the short term. And don't forget, Yellen has warned we could run out of money in October. When is Berkovitz leaving? October 15th. And he's not saying where he's going. He could go anywhere. He'll probably go back to his old boss, Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC. He'll probably go to the SEC and try to bust the SLV short players. We know who they are: JP Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America, UBS. They're all the same people playing the same game. We lost our country. There is a way to get it back. Get physical silver in your own possession. Get cryptos in your own possession. I don't know where cryptos will go. When the banks crash, everything goes to zero. And you just wait. Wait for a new system to arise out of the ashes. And that's kind of where we are, if you ask me. Anyway, we now have an affiliates page on Road to Ruta. I talk about all these people we work with, but we never had a page for it. If you go to roadtoruta.com, hit affiliates, you'll come to this page. We just started an affiliate program with Purple Power C60. If you don't know what C60 is, go to this channel. We're going to put a video up. I discuss C60 with Ken Swartz. Unbelievable stuff. If you're looking to be healthy, you can't rely on your government anymore. Obviously. C60, best antioxidant out there. Check out that video. Our friends at Miles Franklin. If you want silver at a good price, physical silver in your own possession, send Andy Sheckman an email. We have a link to the page there. Send it Andy@milesfranklin.com. Send him an email right now. Andy, A-N-D-Y, @milesfranklin.com. And say, what do you got? You can ship me right away. I always recommend buying silver that he's got in stock. Anything below 100-ounce bars. 100-ounce bars, nobody knows. Nobody drills them. Nobody knows what's in them. But bigger problem, when silver goes to, say, $10,000 an ounce, and you have a 100-ounce bar, that's $1 million. How are you going to cash that baby in? Will it happen? Absolutely. What will the dollar be worth? Who the hell knows, if anything. So we're coming up to crazy times. Definitely, you want silver in your possession now. Don't think about price. Price is the last thing you're going to think about. Pretty soon, nobody's going to be able to get any physical silver at any price. That's how short in supply they are. If you're looking for cryptos, our friends at Caleb and Brown can get you as much Theta and Theta Fuel as you want. There's a link here, and you get a discount if you're a Road to Ruta member on their commissions. So again, go to the affiliates page, and then of course, Perpetual Assets, how to save your retirement money. Give Will Lair a call at Perpetual Assets. They have their own page. Let's click on that page. Josh put this all together, did a great job. Talks about what we got. It has an interview with myself and Will. We're going to redo that, and what Perpetual Assets is. You don't need to take your money out of your IRA and take the penalties and interest and all the bullshit you have to pay. You can do a self-directed IRA where you roll everything in and you're the manager of that self-directed IRA so that you can hold physical silver in your own possession. Those IRAs where you have silver where somebody else holds it, good luck with that. Now's the time when third parties fail. The banks fail, all third parties fail. Get your assets in your own possession. Again, this is the affiliates page at roadtoruta.com. If you want all the info from Road to Ruta, join the private road. We will send you the coolest silver coin ever minted. Ever minted. The Ruta coin, which is loading right here, maybe. I don't know why it takes so long. Anyway, it'll come up. It is, each are individually numbered. It shows Ruta running down the Silver Brick Road in the middle of the Grand Canyon with the little cave of gold on the left side of the Grand Canyon. We'll come back to that. But this silver price slam down is complete bullshit. It's a lie, and I hope everybody knows that the price of $22.77 has nothing to do with silver. Has nothing to do with silver. Has everything to do with criminal banking. And the fact that Berkovitz is leaving is just another obvious thing that the CFTC has lost complete control of what's going on. They're supposed to have 5 commissioners. They only have 2. One of them is the criminal who said they're going to help the banks get out of the silver short squeeze. And the other is a woman that said, we can never let silver trade freely or the retirement accounts of the world would be destroyed. Those are the 2 people left. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look. If we get, .gov, sorry. That's embarrassing that it's .gov, huh? Our own government is massively participating in the rigging of all markets. Breaking the law, our own government. Rustam Binham, that's the dude. Oh, Rustam Binham, who was supposed to leave at the end of June but didn't leave. He's starting a new climate change initiative. Give me a break. All right, chairman and commissioners, here we go. So there's supposed to be, now Dan is leaving on the 15th of October. These are the only two people. Rustam Binham, bought and paid for by the banksters, even told people that they rigged the market to stop the silver squeeze, the potential silver squeeze. And then Commissioner Don DeBerry Stump is the one who was saying, oh no, we can't have freely traded markets and commodities or everybody would lose their retirement money. This is coming out of the regulators whose only job it is to uphold the law. And they don't. And then Dan Berkovitz tried to help out, couldn't, he's leaving, he's out. It's like Bart Shelton tried to help, he couldn't, he's leaving. Because we live in a criminal nation with criminal markets run by criminals. Get out while you can. Silver will go to zero. Cryptos will go to zero. Stocks, bonds, the US dollar will go to zero. And nothing will be able to be exchanged when these criminal bankers go down, and they have quadrillions in derivatives that are blowing up right now, probably from Evergrande in Asia. One of the biggest Ponzi schemes ever made. Crazy days, my friends, crazy days. Again, go to Road to Ruta. There's the coin. It has appeared. That's Ruta jumping up and down on the Silver Brick Road. This one coin is going to pay for your subscription at some point in time in the future. I think it's going to be the near future. The subscription is $2.99 for a year. You get access to everything on the Road to Ruta. And you get this shipped to your front door. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Hang in there. On the private road, I'm going to be posting a couple things this morning and this afternoon. Keep a lookout for that. I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, here's a true story about a man just like you. He worked his whole life, he was honest and true. Built up a nest egg the way they said to. Invest in the market, money works for you. And everything is fine, picking the winners every time. Started to believe he can make dollars out of dime. Little did he know he's being primed for a fall. The riggers let you play, then the riggers steal the ball. We want free markets, not a million phantom trades. Lest everyone's honest, we're gonna lose what we made. We got to shut down exchanges, trade one for one. We want free markets, well, our work's just begun. Free markets are the road to freedom. Capitalism, not as bad as they say. The world has never tried it, rigging markets every day. Socialists fail every time in every way. We need a better system to forge a better day. We want free markets, not a million phantom trades. Lest everyone's honest, we're gonna lose what we made. We gotta shut down exchanges till they trade one for one. We want free markets, our work's just begun. Free markets. markets are the road to freedom. I said free markets are the road to freedom. There's a crypto solution if only done right. We can take out the liars, bring dark into light, and trust in the math, not the people who lie. I think we can make it if we give it a try. We want free markets, not a million phantom trades. Lest everyone's honest, we're gonna lose what we made. We gotta shut down exchanges till they trade one for one. We want free markets, our work's just begun. 'Cause free markets are the road to freedom. I said free markets are the road to freedom. Free markets are the road to freedom.